Economic developers have traditionally sought big companies to create new local economic base jobs. They try to recruit big companies from outside, try to grow the ones they have, and they try to start them up. But the New Mexico Home Work Alliance is not looking for big companies to improve the New Mexico economy. It's looking for individuals. And here's why. Basically, you need the economy of your community to grow faster than your population. When the economy is greater than the population, that's good because there's more money in the economy, everyone is doing well, and you have more money to invest and improve. When there's less in the economy and the population is high, that's bad. You have a recession. There's less money to go around, more people. The economy is made up of economic-based, where products and services sold outside the community bring money into the community. For example, with tourism, goods exported, or federal government money coming in. Service sector, where goods and services are consumed locally, money is moved around within the community. Some leaks out through the purchase of goods from outside, imports. You can only grow the economy by increasing your economic base. You can't grow the economy by increasing the service sector. Otherwise, you could solve all your unemployment problems by building 10,000 laundromats. The service sector is determined by the demand of the economic base. And net worth, that's things like your home equity and 401ks. If they reduce in value, there is less money in the local economy and the economy retracts. The economy can't grow if there are not enough workers to staff the economy. And that's the situation most communities are now in. So what do we need, numbers-wise? To support a population of 100,000, you need 50,000 jobs, which will be made up of 15,000 base jobs, which in turn support 35,000 service jobs. If you lose economic base jobs, it'll take a proportion of the service sector jobs with it. The rest of the population are dependents, those that are either too old to work or too young to work. But there are problems with both the economic and population sides of the equation. For the economy, the problem is that it's going to be a long and slow recovery. For local economic developers trying to recruit large companies to the area, it is hard because there are no deals to be made. Banks aren't lending, communities are broke, and everyone is angry. From the population side, you have workers and dependents. Dependents are those that are too old to work or too young to work. We're the first generation in history not having enough kids to replace ourselves. With the retirement of the baby boomers at a rate of 10,000 per day, we are not producing enough children to replace the ones being lost, and we are not educating the ones we do have. What this means is that there's a growing gap between the number of jobs and the number of qualified workers to fill them. But that shortage will shift power in the hiring relationship between the companies doing the hiring and the workers being hired. They will be chasing you. However, in the future, you will no longer be going to work in an office, you'll be staying home. And recent studies have shown that the most important decision in your life is choosing the place where you live. The social and economic benefits to working from home are obvious. You don't have to build and maintain large expensive buildings, you don't have to drive to work, so it's good for the environment, and it's better for families, especially women in the workforce, who would no longer be limited by traditional company work practices while trying to raise a family at the same time. These location-neutral, home-based workers are going to be the key to growing the local economy in the future. It is going to be almost impossible for communities to recruit and grow companies. Like Norma Rae, bringing together individual workers to form a union, home-based workers that are currently separate from each other will need to band together. Whereas economic developers have traditionally targeted big companies to create new economic base jobs, New Mexico Home Work Alliance will use the same methods for individuals. That is, recruit them from outside through state-based and real estate incentives, try and grow the ones you have by educating underqualified workers, and try and start them up by supporting qualified entrepreneurs and enterprise startups. We will enable these individual workers through a membership-based association by providing them with formal incentives, shared services, and community support. As a member, You will have access to a multi-tiered, local to national support network and shared state-based initiative programs that, as an exporter, will help you do what you do better and be a part of a community. As a potential home-based worker or business startup, we can help you become an exporter or grow your market outside the state. We will be outlining these incentives in detail soon. Sign up for our newsletter and be the first to receive details on the program.